Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Wargame Red Dragon. We are on turn 2, I think it's really basically 3, I think it starts at 0, but anyway, we're on turn 2 of the Busan Pocket campaign. And, we already fight in Yongjiak? Why can't I fight that battle? Don't know. Anyway, we're in the, our turn phase, so I think we've already fought in Daegu. Yeah, and then we obliterated part of what was attacking us. We're expecting helicopters next turn, though. There's a bunch of tanks coming down still through Yongjiak, albeit we've weakened them a little. There's MiG-29s up there. A lot of light vehicles down here still, mostly light tanks and such. Ooh, and air attack. Oh, I didn't see that. That could be a problem. Well, we have a little bit of AA. These are pretty okay in an AA roll, actually. Although, yeah, no, they'll beat these helicopters up pretty nicely. But, yeah. Anyway, the main thing is we need to take Seoul, which is going to be the American forces' job. Also, you have to win by turn 3 for a perfect victory. That's not going to happen because it requires a very specific, very meta strategy that I did not do, but we're going to just achieve it as fast as possible. You just need to take these 3 sectors to win. So Weichang, they have 4 units to our 5, I mean, but they're pretty much down to a smattering of infantry, some of which do have anti-helo capabilities, to be fair. These actually have anti-ground abilities, limited, but existent. They have 1 artillery piece left, and then they have about 60 of these very cheap tanks, scout vehicles, technically, but tanks, effectively. Along with 32, I assume this is the anti-tank company, of these Susong Pos and then ATS-103s with missiles and guns. So we're going to need to use, well, 1, this is their only AA, so we're going to need to make good use of our attack helos and our peace pheasants. And then, yeah, we're just going to dig in Jiochong sector again. I will keep somebody back here. I will put... I guess we'll use these guys. We'll put these guys here. Put them here. We will... We don't have any FOBs or anything, so we're gonna have to just rely on these. We will get some infantry to hold the bridge. Need any stinger guys. Then we're gonna get a whole force of these tanks out, along with some of these dudes with tow missiles. And then give me a couple of peace pheasants, and give me a couple of... Give me some of the tow missile equipped helicopters, honestly.
지시를 기다리는 중입니다.
Let's have these vehicles all fall back a little.
갈 것 필요해?
Hopefully they don't die. And we're already engaging. Killed something.
우리 날개 좀 살펴봐야 할 것 같은데.
Good shot, gents.
아, 그래. 어떻게 됐습니까? 탑승을 환영합니다.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure the these is too low still. Or too high still. Relative to my voice. Yes, also their morale is terrible, so it's not going to take a whole lot to break them. Unfortunately, I have no decent recon, really, so... Found the last one of those very expensive artillery pieces. That counts for something. Don't exactly have unlimited missiles, but wish I knew in a bit more detail where they were. All these helicopters have terrible optics. Some of them, I guess. See, this is stupid, but it's actually better if I call them in over here because they can't arm their bombs fast enough when they enter from this sector. You guys out of missiles. They lost sight of their target before they got over here. Oh, wow. Oh, they're out of stuff. Okay. Well, we won. It was... yeah. Apparently they just deployed piles of anti-tank guns, which, if they'd rushed us, would have at least done potentially some damage to our tanks. Not much, but... yeah, well, they had all these... no, it was pretty much all just these. Yeah. Just their whole anti-tank company was out there, and apparently we killed 20 ATS-103s and 9 Type 85s, plus 1 infantry unit, plus their last artillery piece. I don't know why they're not using their tanks. I mean, they do suck, but, like, it's the bulk of their combat power at this point, so... anyway, there goes their anti-tank force and their artillery. So, last serious battle of the turn. We are attacking Seoul. It's pretty heavily defended. I mean, we have a big attack force too. They have 9 command vehicles, so killing all of them is not going to be an option. They have pretty terrible infantry. I mean, these Jukwire are very basic, and their vehicles are also very basic. They have some of these guys with the name I can't really say. But they have Sackloss missiles, so they're quite a bit better against tanks. Quite a bit better. They actually have better missiles than the air vehicle does. They have some 130mm howitzers, which are very expensive. Some 170mm howitzers, which are also very expensive. And are just straight up better. I'm not really sure why they're not more expensive than the 130mm. But with the 130mm have a direct fire armor penetration ability, I think that's why. They have some actual AA in the form of 4 Pongai 2 surface-to-air missile launchers, which are decent even against planes. These are not really good against planes. A little bit, if you're reckless, but not great. They have tons of recon, although to be fair, some of it is infantry. They have 6 of these helicopters, which are very, very good recon, to be fair. And then they have 32 of what are basically just tanks, T-55s and Type 63s. They have 16 of these Type 85s with the Sackloss missiles. They have 8 Mi-8 gunship helicopters, and just for fun, they have 10 A5s equipped with C-802 air-to-ground anti-ship missiles, plus short-range infrared air-to-air missiles, which are not going to be much good against... these are potentially very good against ships, not so much against planes. I don't really know what the A5 in North Korea corresponds to. It's definitely not the same as... Oh, it's the Chinese Q5. Okay. So, well, it's the Chinese Q5, which means it's a MiG-19, ultimately. Anyway, to be fair, they have a very good variety of stuff there, including anti-ship, anti-air, infantry, and technically armor. But we have 9 command vehicles of our own. We have FOBs, we have cargo trucks, but infantry-wise, we're looking at similar numbers. However, our small equipped infantry are not that radically better than these guys, but they do have better accuracy and actual penetration by quite a margin. Quite a margin, especially in accuracy. And then the U.S. Marines 1990 edition will absolutely shred the Jokwide. They have their own heat rockets and machine guns and etc. And these guys have technically their own heat rockets, but they're vastly inferior. And they also just straight up lose on ground range and radically on ground accuracy. So yes, the U.S. Marines will shred the Jokwide. But they also have much better command vehicles with grenade launcher, or not command vehicles, APCs with grenade launchers and such. We have our own air-to-air, not air-to-air, surface-to-air, in the form of these Avengers with their, these are mostly anti-helo, these Eyehawks, which are actually quite serious SAMs, fairly serious SAMs. We have 81mm mortars. To be fair, they have better artillery than us. We don't have any of these big howitzers. Our tanks are also very limited. We have 16 M60 A1 ERAs, which are heavily modernized. The heavily modernized version of the M60, but still M60s, not Abrams or anything. They're much, much better than the Type 63s or T-55s, though. We have Navy SEALs, we have Scouts, we have a couple of Cobras, we have some more LAV-25s just for vehicles. These are very nasty. We have 8 Sea Cobras and 4 Super Cobras equipped with TOW missiles and TOW-2 missiles, respectively. Not to mention, these Super Cobras have anti-radar missiles equipped, which makes them a lot more defensible in an environment where they have these Shilkas and Pongais. And the Sea Cobras just have Hydras. We also have Prowlers, which should help us deal with those SAMs, and we have 8 of these F4J Phantom 2s, which pretty much, in this case, just exist to shoot down the A5s, so they're just covering our ships. And we also have straight-up naval assets. We have more command vehicles out there. We have 6 Oliver Hazard Perry class frigates with their Harpoon missiles, which are potentially good against tanks, etc. Plus, they have their own SAMs for self-defense against those A5s and helicopters. And we also have Riverine craft in the form of 6 STRB-90Hs with grenade launchers and machine guns, and most importantly, Hellfire missiles. And these could go up this river, which makes them very handy. We also have these monitors, which have 105mm howitzers. We have these landing craft, which are just supply things, and we have 24 more M60s, so total of 40. These can be landed by landing craft. So basically, it's a big mess. We both have a lot of forces. We have more and better. Their morale is actually slightly higher. And both of us can basically take the maximum 4,000 destruction points before losing. I mean, theirs is already under, but okay, that doesn't matter. So it's going to come down to whether in the time limit we can clear out all their command vehicles, because it's very unlikely we do 4,000 points worth of damage in 20 minutes. Okay, so here's how it is. This is a command vehicle, right? give me like 2 Oliver Hazard parries, because they're fun, and we need something to cover our landing. When we are landing, like straight up. Give me 2 Phantoms just to cover the fleet. Give me a Prowler. Give me a few Sea Cobras. Give me 1 normal Cobra for recon. It's risky. Give me 1 of those for recon. Give me... where are the naval tanks? Here they are. Give me some M60s for naval assault. These are not amphibious, so we have to secure a land route first, which means 1 of these, which doesn't make any damn sense, but never mind it. Okay, and then give me some Marines, because somebody needs to go ashore. And that's pretty much our points to start with. Next things, we're going to try to call in some STR beanies and monitors and the whole support chain for them. But oh, and you know what? We need a command unit that can go on land ASAP, but it's going to have to wait a minute. We're out of points. I guess I don't really need this if I'm... is this the type that can land or the type that can't? Can't tell. It kind of looks like it is the type that can. So let's have you sitting here. Okay. So they're going to be sitting right there for sure.
It's an honor to serve under your command.
Let's start heading towards land.
Speed up, driver. We're in
The Oliver Hazard parries have a harpoon range of 8,750 meters. Plus they have a 76mm gun.
Situation is under control.
So they should be able to help cover us. Especially if I get this one in close to shore.
My pleasure. Need a guardian angel?
They're not covering us very well. There we go. That was a good exchange. I don't know if you can ammo and all the explosions, but this is actually going fine. We didn't lose any tanks. Yet. Is he only working as ships? I guess they have target ships. That explosion sounds. Okay, didn't lose any tanks, but did lose the scout.
Where do you need us, sir?
Okay, let's get one of you out here. Let's get a couple of you out here. Let's get, I can't afford more M60s yet, but soon.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, I do need more recon. I did make one bad trade in there. We lost, we lost a Prowler already. And we took out one SAM for it. We kind of got ambushed by multiple AA units.
Who do you want us to transfer?
Don't love that. Oh, there we go. helicopters are a big problem.
Customers for a taxi route. Platoon is
Oh, I didn't have to unload this at all.
yes, sir.
How do I counter the helicopters effectively? I don't have any AA that I can call in here. Yeah. The only thing I've got, really, the Oliver Hazard parries, but their range is, like, the helicopters are smart enough so far to stay just out of range. None of these infantry are very good against helicopters. These air assets technically work against helicopters, but I would not really.
Platoon is formed and ready.
I can engage a little bit with the Sea Cobras, that's about it.
Flying in, weapons.
Crowder just actually took out an AA gun there. I thought it was so simple. Bit of a cluster. We're winning, but still. I need more infantry and more tanks ashore ASAP. And I need something kind of those. I don't have anything. Except, ideally, we would lure them into range of the frigates, but they're not inclined to be lured. Okay, we've lost 4 tanks, which is real bad. What the hell happened to the Sea
Where do you
Cobras?
need
Oh,
us,
here
sir?
they are. They can't really resupply until we get supplies on the land, though. This may be...
The only good enemy is a dead enemy.
I might be able to do this. Excellent. Okay, well, he came into Oliver Hazard parry range, too, which is extra dumb, honestly.
One for all.
Whoa, good count. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. That's not a hostile. Marines are doing just fine now that they're undercover, but that took way too long to achieve. And they lost all their command vehicles in the process, so they can't really resupply. You have anti-radar. Neither of these is really good at fighting helicopters, is the thing. I'm gonna get some more of them in, because that's the only thing I've got that can fight helicopters at all. Well, that, or get a couple of these in. I'd have to take a sector for that to work.
Platoon is formed and ready. Someone need a guardian angel?
Didn't realize that was what they were aiming at.
Rain down on them crawlers.
Okay. They are still coming into marine range way too often, and they are losing gun range. We lost a Sea
Where do you
Cobra,
need
but
us,
they are
sir?
losing helicopters still. We should win this gunfight, theoretically.
Rain down on them crawlers.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Brace yourself. Flying in.
Oh, and our reinforcements are finally here. Double okay.
I need the tail rotor check. Someone called for a cab? Moving out.
You've been shot to hell. Haven't you? I know they're... What the hell? Oh my god.
Situation is under control.
Did they just sink one of my frigates with artillery fire? Because I did not even realize it was being targeted. Okay, they're out of real SAMs, but they've got a lot of ZSU-23s still.
Anything
That's
you
gonna be... That's it, not... Didn't realize that was happening at all. Oh no, wait.
want.
Cancel. It just drifted out of... Did I select it at some point on accident? It just drifted out of, drifted out of range at some point.
Okay, we'll get there as fast as we
I
can.
must have selected it by accident. Back in there.
Someone need a guardian angel?
I don't know why they're attacking with their scout units. That seems unfair. But I think they might be out of gunships, which is good, because they cost us a lot. But there we go. I don't know why he left that.
Waiting new order.
And these things might be technically amphibious, but they're slow.
Oh, brother. Someone need a guardian angel? On my way to coordinates. Out.
starting to swing in our favor. They have a lot of artillery built up, but I can counter the artillery a lot more readily.
Not my way.
Especially if they're basically all out of attack helicopters. But since the attack lows were really stopping us from getting in here with these, but now these can get in here and they can start to wreak a little bit of damage. Okay, if they would care to not miss wild heavy hellfire. These are expensive, I guess. That's a lot of infantry.
The enemy is in range, so are we. Not my way.
Into cover immediately. You guys back to me.
Move it out.
You guys have... Nope. M60 should be much harder to kill now if they don't have attack helicopters. I'm gonna bring those back in a little.
Okay, what's the deal?
Unless, of course, they get ambushed by infantry at point-blank range, so that's embarrassing. Okay. Jesus Christ. You're out of this.
Enemy is in range, so are we.
Did I lose 2 more Sea Cobras to those shells? LCU I ordered. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Slightly too far. Okay. Alright, sorry. Just a drastic increase in voice. Hover over that part.
Where do you need us, sir?
Alright, you get up in the air. I'm pretty sure we've lost 3 Sea Cobras or something. We've lost like 8 tanks at least. Pretty sure all these Marines are not actually going to survive because they've lost other support vehicles that they originated from. It's full of Marines too. Get ashore.
Moving out.
So basically it's looking like a god-awful mess.
Gud visar våra fiender.
I don't know what the hell's going to kill. Well, the situation is under control for the moment. Some more Sea Cobras in. More tanks. More Marines. Some of these isn't really that crazy. They're actually fine under most circumstances. You know what? For the love of God, let's get another scout in. That's been a problem all battle. I'm not sure one would have survived up till this point.
Uppfattat.
You go back and rearm. That's dismounted infantry.
Rasten är slut, grabbar. Nu drar vi igen.
What's that? No, boy, that better not be an attack helicopter. It's not. Okay.
I need that tail rotor check.
You guys move forward a little. Just,
Okay, what's the ball?
Yeah, these guys had missiles. They've got a lot of missiles. I wish I had some slightly better air support. Oh, you go ahead, turn back. Yeah. No.
Varför drabbar det alltid mig?
Oh, what the hell? Well, if you hit that command car parked right next to you.
Bra fiende.
Be nice.
Varför drabbar det alltid mig? Sky is ours. Orders, sir.
Those are expensive helicopters.
What's the ball? I need that tail rotor check. Flying in.
That might have been either an artillery piece or their command vehicle. Hey, how
Where
many
do
of
you
these
need us,
damn...
sir?
This is another scout one, isn't it? How many of these do they have? Seriously, they ought to be
Got
running out
something
now.
for me?
You guys move up a little again. You guys have the range to have been targeting here? Oh, you do. Fire on that.
Flying in, weapons hot.
That is good. Pretty sure they're out of the good stuff, basically. Because I don't know that we took down all the AA they have, but I might have taken down everything they have on the battlefield, at least. I'm going to send the Prowler up there to check, but we might have taken down everything they have on the battlefield. And if it did, that already...
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
It's just a supply truck. If I could find their last command car in the next 20 seconds, we could win still, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
There it is. No, okay. I don't know if that was actually the last one on the battlefield. It did die with 0 seconds on the clock. Yeah, that was pretty miserable. I would replay that if I were really worried about getting a total victory, but... we're just gonna call this our learning period, alright? Hi, Jofu. It's 2 a.m. So what? We wiped out... Okay, we did literally wipe out their entire infantry force to the last man, apparently. Okay, it's 3 a.m. on the East Coast, yeah. We wiped out all their AA. We wiped out their normal recon. You should, yeah. Well, so should I, but... so why did that stop me? We wiped out all their helicopters. All their anti-tank. Yeah. Next round they're gonna be down to just T-55s and artillery pieces. So we'll see how they do with that. We lost only 4 Marines in the end, and 1 command vehicle. Oh, that's what we lost when to artillery. 1 scout. Oh, here you are. 3 Sea Cobras, a Prowler. That was embarrassing. The tanks are the worst of it, honestly. We should not have lost all those, but those attack helicopters were kind of a bitch. Okay, I think then that that's probably the end of our turn. Let me see if there's anything I need to deploy urgently. These, probably, but... I don't seem to have anything here that really does airstrikes as such, but can't afford it, so. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or subscribing. New parts will be up every other day for the most part, or you can watch live on Twitch once a week. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.